Hi, in today's video I will help you to make your first CS2 map, and as I promised, it's time to fulfilling it. But before we continue, please hit the bell, subscribe and like. I'm unloaded, you will facing with this, and this is your workspace. You can make a new project with pressing Ctrl N on your keyboard or selecting new for the top header. You can use brackets to decrease and increase the grid sizes. Press Shift B to insert block tools that you can make your block with it. Press F to invert normals that acts like making hollow in Hammer 1 for creating room, small room, or hallways, or everything like that. Press T to insert translate mode. You can move object with dragging on gizmo. Under active material, by clicking on browse, you can explore the available texture. I like to use wall. By pressing 3 on your keyboard, you will enter in the face editing mode. In face editing mode, you can edit only one face of your object instead of the entire object. By pressing Shift and left mouse button, you can select multiple faces and pressing Fit. When you select the wrong face, you can deselect it with Ctrl left mouse button. If you want to rotate a shape or object, by pressing R, you will be able to rotate your object. So, I want to make a platform to make a spawn point for T-side and city side. Let me find a suitable texture. Here we go. By pressing 5, you will enter in the mesh selection mode. So, if you're too lazy like me, you can copy your shape with pressing Shift and left mouse and then dragging it. Let's make another platform as your bomb site. It's time to find a proper texture. I think this grass texture is not relatable, but that's what I like to do. Also, I like to guarantee players' eggs and making a ladder for them. Let's browse for ladder texture. This is a texture, but you can climb it, So, it's time to open a portal for first city. By selecting this option, you will be able to add city to the level. I think 4 of them are enough though. And for opposite side, select T spawn. I need to move them a little bit far from the ground because it's a habit remain on my mind from source 1. Let's make a trigger for Python. Create your block. Press Ctrl T, convert your mesh to trigger, and search for Funk Python. Leave him now empty because you don't need to fill it. and making another Y zone for this side, and do the same process for this Y zone. Now you should make another trigger for bomb site. With pressing Ctrl T again and search for Funk Bomb Target, your first bomb site is ready. Hoist mode is not important, so leave it as it. And name your site to define it easy. It's not necessary, but it's better to do that. And it's time to light the fire. By pressing F9, the compile menu will appear and you can change the value to desired. Let me explain it with more details. First option, and the most common to use, and as its name, your map will full compile with everything such as lighting, models, geometries, displacement, and another thing, but it's not ready for publishing yet. Fast compile compiles your map with high speed and without lighting and engine optimization, and is suitable for test purposes for geometry leaking. Final compiles your map with accurate lighting, best optimization possible, and the most accurate prop lighting calculation, but it's the slowest and the heaviest method, and the compile time depends on your GPU. I recommend that you don't use computer while compiling because it's extremely unresponsive. Only entities will compile your map with only entities, such as props, prop entities, and geometry is not included. Custom settings will be different than the other. That you can change the options, play with CLS, and much more. Now it's time to build it. But remember, building your map for the first time, and you must save it. The game will force you to save your map. Now engine will ask for name for your map, so don't forget, never use a space in your map name, otherwise the engine will ignoring load and your dream for making map. The correct format is using underlines to make a space instead of a real space. Once you've done everything, press build and you're good to go. Wait for your map compile process to complete, and that taking time to finish, and it's rely on your GPU. It's dark enough to install on a gene. Open the dev console with tilde key and insert the command mat full bright 1 to make your map light. The lighting quality is because there is no calculating for it, but at least it lets you make the preview what did you done. Let's test this side, and now this is working. The freeze time won't help me for now. I have to wait for it. Bombs out 𝙪𝙗𝙗𝙗 Oh my god, popped. And everything working almost fine except lightning. Let's get back to the editor. But remember, don't close the engine or use quit command, because it's closing the entire engine and the editor. Bruh. Press Shift E to enter an entity tool for adding lights to your level. Point light, no, I don't do it. Point light is the best lighting type for this kind of map. Press Shift Z to switch between windows and viewports. Press F6 to change in the lighting mode. Continue it until you see all lighting. Copy the lights with holding Shift and dragging it. I like to place a spotlight above bomb site to make it a little fancier. pressing R, you can rotate the spotlight. Change the visa option to find problem if it exists, or it's not, you can ignore it. From the object properties, change the outer and inner angle to desired value if you need. It's enough for me, no more playing around. So, I change my spotlight color to red because it's look good, and if you like to make it less or more brighter, you can change the brightness. It's too high. It's good. Let's find the texture as sign instead of decal. I like to apply on the top face. Oh shit, I used the wrong texture. The letter is A. And wait for the next map compile. Compile is done and everything is done. Planted successfully, and bam! Now you made your first map, and I will talk about how to make it fancier and more complete in the next video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you learned something, please leave a like, subscribe to channel. Thanks for watching.